The time is finally here to witness the aviation revolution. The US Air Force has been hard at work crafting a drone fleet ahead of time. It makes science fiction old. Forget the dogfights of old. This is a new era of machines. They're faster, smarter, and quite frankly, probably judging us real food from 30,000 feet. Meet the star of the show, the Collaborative Combat Aircraft Initiative. This program targets deploying a stunning fleet of 1,000 unmanned combat drones. And that's no small number. These aren't your average sidekick drones. They'll be teaming up with advanced fighter jets, like even the F-35. The pioneers of destruction, Andral's Fury AAV and General Atomics XQ-67A. The Fury AAV is built with modular systems with commercially available hardware. To dumb it down, this drone is efficient, deadly, and doesn't leave you broke. Well, much. Then we have the XQ-70A, a force multiplier that can do it all. Surveillance? Check. Electronic warfare? Double check. Combat missions? Sure. This drone doesn't just support operations, it takes them to a whole other level. It's basically the Swiss Army knife of the skies, minus the bottle opener, for now. And for those who think high tech always means high costs, the Air Force has something for you. Enter Scaled Composites Model 401. This budget-friendly experimental aircraft is the ultimate work smarter, not harder in the drone world. It's simple, yet nothing less than exceptional. If you're loving this content, don't forget to show your support. You know what to do, like and subscribe. Stealth has always been quite famous in military aviation, and these drones are no exception. The Katos XQ-58 Valkyrie takes hiding to a whole new level. It's a radar cross-section smaller than your social media footprint, making it virtually undetectable. Its stealthy profile makes heavily defended airspace a piece of cake to handle. But the Valkyrie's versatility? It's incredible. It can carry precision-guided munitions, electronic warfare packages, and more, all while staying fully economical. So more bang for your taxpayer's buck. Here's where things get both amazing and a little unnerving. The Air Force is investing in artificial intelligence quite heavily to turn these drones into autonomous geniuses. The X-62A Vista, a modified version of the F-16, was recently introduced as the AI-driven maneuvers. During a test flight, this plane dodged simulated threats like it was playing an aerial game of Hive. And we just know a human pilot wouldn't cope with how fast it calculates its moves. So what's the takeaway here? AI doesn't get tired, it doesn't panic, and definitely doesn't chit-chat during mission plans. These drones are meant to make split-second decisions based on real-time data, guaranteeing mission success with chilling efficiency. Let's just hope that their decision-making never takes over forming opinions about their human counterparts. Alright, so get a load of Skyborg Vanguard program, the Air Force's clever initiative to pair AI-equipped drones with human-piloted fighters, like a team. The amount of combat support pilots could get through this is insane. The drones aren't just followers though, they can operate semi-independently, using AI to adapt to battlefield conditions. The concept is simple. Let the machines handle the risky, repetitive tasks, while humans focus on tasks that involve more strategy. Before these drones become fully operational, they're put through a load of tests by the Air Force Research Laboratory. One standout example would be the Valkyrie's testing under the Penetrating Affordable Autonomous Collaborative Killer, or PAC portfolio. These trials assess the drone's ability to get in areas defended by even anti-access and aerial denial systems. Is mission undetected? Check. Now, the US Air Force isn't just building a fleet of drones, they're making sure that they're fully autonomous and AI-driven. It's a whole new ecosystem. Consider the rules of air combat rewritten. This is why the Skyborg Vanguard deserves much more applause than it's getting, because now we can picture a combat scenario where human pilots oversee the battlefield, while their AI counterparts handle the grunt work. What's so wonderful about these drones is, unlike humans, they don't need sweep or moral debates. They don't get skysick flying through turbulent weather, and they are sure not arguing mid-mission. These machines can identify threats and execute missions with an insane amount of precision. We gotta say, they're the colleagues that we've always wanted, don't you think? But never dared to ask for. As we mentioned earlier, it took long, tiresome procedures to get here, like putting it through the Autonomous Aircraft Experimentation Initiative, which means that all effort is surely not going in vain. To explain in detail what this involves, putting drones through a gauntlet of scenarios to assess their ability to function autonomously. One focus is on attributable drones. What are they? Well, they are low-cost disposable vehicles designed for missions with considerable high risk. If a $100 million fighter jet is the luxury yacht of the skies, these drones are the dinghies. Practical, cost-effective ones who are more than willing to take the hits. Like the Katos XQ-58 Valkyrie we mentioned, for example, this drone totally crosses the line of modern aviation. Because let's be honest, how long have we had a stealthy drone with endurance this incredible? And let's face it, what's more cutting-edge military tech than sending a stealthy bomb-laden robot into enemy territory while the humans stay safely out of harm's way? Do you know what this means? Lesser dirty work for us. But it's not about just cost-cutting and fancy gadgets. The Air Force's testing exercises, such as the Penetrating Affordable Autonomous Collaborative Killer portfolio, push these drones beyond their limits. They're tasked with navigating airspaces guarded by anti-access and aerial denial systems. Let's just say that the military equivalent of the world's most aggressive no trespassing sign. These babies are now loaded with surface-to-air missiles and radars and are designed to keep even the most advanced jets at bay. So how do drones like these handle these challenges? Well, they're smarter, stealthier, and faster than the systems trying to shoot them down. The tests are exhaustive though. It involves constant monitoring of everything from radar evasion to payload delivery. What can I say? Every success brings the Air Force one step closer to building a fleet that could dominate the skies without putting human lives at risk. While the drones themselves might steal the spotlight, the real magic happens behind the scenes. So what exactly happens there now? Well, we're talking about digital engineering. Aircraft, like the Model 437 Vanguard, are built using cutting-edge digital design techniques, allowing engineers to accelerate performance, test systems, and fine-tune every detail before the first piece of metal is ever cut. Now, that's some incredible levels of precision and perfection. The Model 437 is particularly a showstopper because it can function as both a manned and unmanned aircraft. It's like having a car that drives itself, but you can still take the wheel when you feel like it. Now, let's talk about the X-Wing. Doesn't this one's name sound straight out of a galaxy far, far away? As magical as it does sound, it is very much grounded in reality. During the Agile Flag 24 exercise, the X-Wing demonstrated its ability to taxi, take off, fly, and land without any human intervention at all. Now, that's something straight out of the future. It's something like what would be the military's answer to Amazon Prime. Fast, efficient, and weirdly always present. Now, if you thought that this was just about flexing technical skills, think again. This exercise was a full-on logistics challenge. The X-Wing wasn't just a fancy drone. It was packed with sensitive equipment, cargo, and other crucial supplies, then sent off to complete delivery missions across multiple locations. Watching an unmanned aircraft execute these tasks flawlessly is both jaw-dropping and unnerving. I mean, what happens to human drivers when machines can handle it all? No complaints, no breaks. As remarkable as these programs are, they're just pieces of a much bigger puzzle. A puzzle the Air Force plans to finish in the not-so-distant future. That puzzle is called the Agile Combat Employment concept, which ties all these advancements into a cohesive strategy. AI-driven drones are at the heart of it, offering real-time support, data collection, and mission execution with precision that humans simply can't match. It's the seamless fusion of man and machine, transforming the nature of modern warfare. The implications are staggering. As AI becomes smarter and drones grow more capable, the line between manned and unmanned operations will blur. The Air Force isn't just developing aircraft, it's rethinking warfare entirely. It's a vision where machines have the handle lifting, leaving humans to focus on strategy, oversight, and sometimes just watching. But here's the twist. No matter how advanced the tech gets, the credit still circles back to the people behind it. It's a shift in warfare, yes, but one where humans remain the architects of innovation. Creepy or genius? Maybe a bit of both. As thrilling as these advancements are, it's crucial to consider the other side of the coin. While these technologies are awe-inspiring, they also raise significant ethical questions. How much autonomy is too much? At what point do we lose control over the systems we created? And perhaps most importantly, could these drones ever organize and demand rights? And would that spell trouble for us? Well, I just have to see. But did you love this? Share it, subscribe, and stay tuned. And if you're eager for more revolutionary tech, don't miss our deep dive into Revolutionary Drone that's going to change the future of cargo delivery. It's a journey you won't want to miss.